Hello, I am Gabrate42 and I will be your host for the evening. We are playing Swirl W, high pressure ship-to-ship stealth action, one of my favorite games of all time. I am controlling Radical Yellow today. Yeah, this is my first YouTube video, so I hope that you'll be able to enjoy it. I have never recorded gameplay before, so I apologize if this is a bit laggy or is otherwise a bit tough to watch, so I will encourage you to give me ample feedback in the comments. Well, I have quite a bit of progress in the game, as you can see from my loadout selection. But today we'll be tackling one of these startup missions to properly acquaint ourselves with how this game is supposed to work. I'm going to take a very early build that is usually not used after a while, but this will tell you all you need to know to properly enjoy this game. We're going to take the code injector, the flares, and we're also going to take the tugboat, the blast torpedo, and you know, some stuff that you are supposed to have at this rate. The speed, this projector, you know, just something simple. I just want to show how the game usually works. Let's see here. You can also hit Q on literally anything to get ample information on it. And I'll show you how the game plays. Let's just go for something safe and simple. I'm sorry, I didn't prepare much for this, like at all. So I hope you have some patience with me. Well, there we go. We have allocated all our reserves of ship relevant matter, and we can now leave. I'm just going to hit a simple mission so I can show you how the game works. When you're starting out, you really want to hit Q on this guy to get some advice. But I'm just going to go to Puffstar's docking clamp, and we can start. This game is best described as Metal Gear Solid 5 in space. It has a lot of submarine mechanics. You know, you detect people by using a sonar and a lidar, which is like a radar but with light, and you go into a mission, you get dropped into the middle of a corporate facility, and you just simply go in, perform your objectives, and get out. Well, today we are going to the corporate proving grounds. Here you get a cool scene of Puffstar dropping you in. You get your briefing, which in this case is raiding some SRM storage and recruiting a Swirl W volunteer. Oh, we get an enemy immediately. Nice. You just have to hold on space and point your laser at someone to detect them. You move with W, ASD strafes. You can move back with S and also stop harshly. You can get out of stealth with control. With shift you can use your afterburner or just move rapidly holding W. You can use space to use your sonar, which lets you detect people. And you can go in and either shoot them with your code injector or tap very rapidly and click and hold to stun people. And then you just click a bunch, hit control to interrogate them, And we can hit F always to see where our objectives are, if we know them. And when you have someone like this, you can just hold E into them, and that puts a vacuum balloon on them. That extracts them from the mission and gives you some recruits. You need recruits to unlock more tools, gear, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to complete the mission and I'll show you how a more advanced. Oh, also, great tip, if you boost for a second or two, you can then cloak while releasing the boost key, and that will give you a lot of speed. These are tripwires, you just carry a ship through them and it's all fine. You can put ships inside these things. If you hide them somewhere, they can't be detected, and they will never wake up from their stun. I just got heard because I made some noise, so I'm just going to move away. I can't see where they are because of the clouds everywhere, so I'm just going to point my light at them and listen to what they are telling their chief security officer. That's their boss. It will tell them to do stuff if you alert them. So we better just go in, stealthily take these chunks of ship-relevant matter, which is like the currency in this game. You need it to fabricate stuff. So it's very valuable these days. Oh, I think I got hurt again. You can notice because of these small pings you get. Oh, this person isn't looking in my direction. This is a corpro skiff. They don't do much, but it's generally profitable to take out as many enemies as possible, because if you forget what someone is and you try to retreat, you could get spotted. Actually, I'm just going to get close to this guy and interrogate him. Interrogating people tells you what objectives are, or gives you money. Like this. By the way, you cannot use the afterburner while you are carrying someone, but you can cloak or uncloak. You are very noticeable while carrying someone though, so you generally don't want to do it. These tripwires don't cause an alert or anything, just makes the enemies come to your position. So because this is an early mission, I can just go right here. Okay, somehow I didn't get detected. I have no idea why. So I'm just going to evacuate this volunteer. And complete an objective. In these early missions, most of the objectives are good for you. They like give you money, but in the later ones, you're gonna have to take care of some elites, which only give you recruits if you capture them. Or you need to do more complex stuff like sabotaging refineries or downloading encryption keys. Each objective has its own peculiarities. For example, these SRM stores get closed down if you enter an alert, so you want to be very stealthy while doing them. I'll show you a bit of combat before we finish this, just for fun. But you can get through most of the game just stealthily getting close to people and shooting at them. I mean, not shooting at them, using your melee wires on them. This game uses the combat system of miss rates. if you hold down left control, you aim your weapon, and the more you aim it, the more accurate it is. If you are trying to move and shoot at the same time, you are not going to get a lot of accuracy. But because we have a code injector, we can get close to this guy, not from straight in front, or he's going to see you. You can see his LiDAR cone here. If you are in there and your LiDAR profile is high, up in the top left, you're gonna get seen. The code injector specifically is extremely quiet. It has a suppressor, so you can just stand right here, wait for him to come around and shoot him. That does a bit of hack over time, and when it's maxed out, it gets knocked down. You can also hack instantly by shooting them in the face while they breach. Oh, this guy is going to see me, so I'm just going to shoot him. Shit, I missed. And there we go. If you hack someone, they don't know that it was you, so you can just leave them there and they'll just come back later, but won't cause an alert. But if you melee them, they'll know that it was you, and so when they get their communication equipment back, they can literally just report you to their boss, and everybody will be looking for you. There are two kinds of alerts. I'll show them in a moment, after I finish this objective, because otherwise I'll fail it. There is soft alert that triggers whenever you do something very suspicious, like a lot of noise. And there is combat alert, which happens when someone sees you. So, for example, I'll trigger combat alert by shooting this person with an explosive. See this? They are calling their boss. They heard me, and so they're coming to investigate. And they are about to see me. When you are seen, you enter reflex. You have to immediately melee all of the enemies that saw you, or you get detected. I'm going to get detected on purpose here, to show you what the alert is like. It's pretty generous, you generally have time. But when you are seen, everyone raises their shields, which makes them hard to hit with headshots, and shoot at you. Oops, I forgot to reload. Lol. The health system here is that you have hearts up here and a shield. If you run out of shield, you will take half damage. But if you can evade a bit, the shield regenerates. Killing ships leaves a corpse, normally. And that corpse causes alerts if it is seen. Even while in combat alert, you can still be stealthy. But if you are seen, they will see you. And, you know... Oh, by the way, you get bonuses if you don't kill anyone, but it's more important to accomplish the mission. If you don't accomplish the mission, everything else is for nothing. I'm just capturing some people to illustrate. You should absolutely use all of your balloons on every mission if you can. There is a timer in the back that tells you how long the alert lasts. If you can run this down to 0, you will leave alert any soft alerts you have will be cleared, and you know, you'll get back right where you started. You get a big score penalty for each alert you get, so if you can go undetected, all the better. Oh, this is a derelict. They are sometimes around. They give you an upgrade if you search them. I'm having a lag spike here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I had a huge lag spike. I'm so sorry. I'm not accustomed to recording. Oh yeah, this person is cancelling the combat alert because they haven't seen me in a while. Always read the enemy communications here. They are very important to knowing what you're supposed to be doing and how they are reacting to you. Oh, this is a specialist. If you try to interrogate them without boarding them, they'll call for help. But otherwise they are just like normal enemies, but bigger and tougher. Oh, I forgot to... I'm gonna have to change my recording settings here because this is causing incredible amounts of lag. But you can see your ammunition and suppressor here. If your suppressor deactivates for any reason, it makes a lot of noise. Oh, you can use your code injector to turn off stuff like this. The code injector isn't a great weapon, but if you don't plan on killing anyone, it can deactivate a lot of obstacles. I'm literally not going to bother with any of this. Oops, I got seen. Yeah, I'm not going to bother, I'm literally going to leave. Music here is terrifying, I love it. Oh yeah, Rex give you some free stuff. Yeah, flares are just, you throw them and they make noise. You can use them to blind people too. This is the best one of the best gadgets in the game. Always bring it if you have the resources. Tugboats just make people always show up, so you don't have to detect them again. You just look, there is one. Just look at him and shoot. And if I tag them with an interrogation bot, if they are not tagged, this makes them always visible. These are just explosives. But once you have the pros BFL, you don't need this. But if you want to know what they look like, it's just like, phew. And we don't see any markers, so that means there are no further enemies in the mission, so we can leave. You get bonuses for being fast or for making sure everyone is out of commission. But generally you just have to complete your objective, extract a few people for progress, and leave. I love the sound design here. When you finish a mission, just go to Pull Start. Your objectives will tell you where Pull Start is. We go and we leave. Once that is done, we'll get a tally with everything we did right, everything we did wrong, and how Swirl Watch progressed thanks to us. So, this is a level 1 mission, so all the bonuses are very low. Okay, so how this works is each objective gives you some score. The less SRM you take on the mission, the more subsistence you get. The more stuff you gather in the mission, the more loot you get. Each takedown gives you some score. Interrogations give you score. Quickness gives you score. And combat alerts take score away from you. And also hard damage. You can get bonuses for being undetected, very hard. Never having to use reflex. Never triggering a combat alert, very easy. Never killing anyone, very easy. I just didn't because I wanted to demonstrate some stuff. And not leaving anyone in a non-stunned ship, which I did. The score gets converted into popular support, which is this stuff right here. This score also increases when you free people from, indentured servitude. The more people you free and the higher rank they are, increase the technology level on each of these classes. It's random whether they join or not, but if they don't, they give you more popular support, so it's fine. And then you just come back to the menu, maybe talk with the Union Hall, and that's the basic gameplay loop of the game. Join me back tomorrow for either some hardened missions or some tutorials. This series will come in a very inconsistent time, but I hope you enjoy it. I would like to hear any feedback you have, and I wish you a great day. Have fun, people. It's been an honor.